All right, guys, today I'm sharing some amazing recipes and also Jordan Peterson motivation on shifting your mindset.
What you consistently think about, you begin to identify with. Thoughts are not just passing clouds, they are the architects of your identity. Every time you tell yourself you're not good enough, that you're behind in life, or that success is for others, not you, you are reinforcing a mental narrative that becomes your reality. On the other hand, when you shift your thinking even slightly toward empowerment, toward self belief, toward potential, you begin to transform from the inside out. The truth is, every action, every decision, every emotion you experience begins as a thought. And the most powerful thing is, you have control over what kind of thoughts you feed. People often underestimate how much influence their internal dialogue has. If you wake up in the morning and your first thought is dread or defeat, that emotion sets the tone for your day. But imagine waking up and telling yourself, today is mine to conquer, even if you don't fully believe it yet. Over time, that statement becomes a belief, and that belief shapes a stronger identity. The mind doesn't differentiate much between what is real and what is vividly imagined. That's why visualization, affirmations, and conscious mental framing are tools used by world-class performers, athletes, and leaders. They know that how they see themselves in their minds is how they show up in the world. You are not your circumstances. You are the product of how you interpret those circumstances. Two people can go through the same challenge, but one uses it to break themselves down. What's the difference? The mindset, the thoughts they chose to dwell on. One focused on the pain, the other on the lesson. One focused on the fear, the other on the opportunity to grow. The direction your life takes begins in your mind, long before it ever reaches your actions. When you repeatedly think you are stuck, helpless, or a victim of life, your brain starts looking for proof to support that belief. And make no mistake, it will find it. Confirmation bias works both ways. But if you train your mind to think in terms of strength, progress, and possibility, your brain will start scanning the world for opportunities instead of obstacles. That shift is powerful. It's the difference between people who stay small and people who expand. The difference between merely existing and actually living. Your identity isn't something you're born with, it's something you construct. And the bricks are your thoughts. Every I can't weakens the foundation. Every I'm not ready delays the build. But every I will figure it out. I am capable. Every I belong here. Those are bricks of strength. Over time, that mental structure becomes unshakable. But here's what most people miss: the identity you carry affects every relationship you have, every risk you take, and every limit you place on yourself. If you keep thinking like the old version of you, don't be surprised when your life reflects old results. You don't get what you want. You get who you are mentally aligned with. You don't attract the life you desire. You attract the one you believe you deserve. So start taking your thoughts seriously. Audit them. Interrupt the negative patterns. Replace them with thoughts that serve your higher self. The moment you take responsibility for your thinking is the moment you take control of your life. What you feed your mind, it multiplies. What you plant, it grows. And what you believe, you become. Your thoughts are not just thoughts, they are the blueprints of your future. The quality of your inner environment determines the quality of your external world. Too often, people live reactive.
Snack, a thick slice of seeded sourdough bread. I layered on cottage cheese, a thick slice of heirloom tomato. It was so juicy. A drizzle of extra virgin olive oil, flaky sea salt and pepper, sunflower seeds for some crunch.
So I made a sandwich with tomato, cottage cheese, and bread. Simple, but I liked it, even if it's not for everyone.
Snack, a thick slice of seeded sourdough.